This video is about to be extremely short. So yesterday, there was almost no news and almost no games. The NBA came out and said that they're planning on expanding the referee operation. There was a free agent signing and there were 3 games. So if I had to take a bet on how long I believe this video was going to be, keep in mind that I'm still recording as I say this and I'm not edited yet, I would say around 6 minutes. And there's only one way to find out if I will be right. So let's just get into it. The NBA has come out and announced its plans to hire more referees starting as soon as next year. As far as I know though, we're still going to have 3 refs per game. However, they did mention something about these things called game administrators, basically refs that sit courtside and communicate between the other refs and the replay center. And also the thought of increasing the current 3-man crew is still a possibility. We already know that the NBA has been experimenting with larger ref crews in the D-League this year, but all the NBA came out and said that it plans to up the number of referees in its employ by 10% from the current 64 to 70 and then increase it by a total of 25% within the next 3 years. Whether or not we will see more stripes on the court at the same time though, still remains to be seen. A report came out right after the Pelicans traded for Cousins that Terence Jones had requested a trade, and once this trade deadline passed and they were unable to move him, they eventually released him from his contract. And after a few days of roaming free, Terence Jones has found a new temporary home in Milwaukee. Yep, the Milwaukee Bucks have agreed to sign Terence Jones for the rest of the season. Now this could mean a couple of things for Milwaukee. One of the most obvious things that it means is they are a bit banged up at the power forward position, in case you didn't know. Of course, Jabari Parker tore his ACL about a month ago, and now Michael Beasley, who was seeing some time at the 4, is expected to miss a couple of games with a hyperextended knee. So it could just be the Milwaukee's attempting to fill out the roster for the rest of the season, or they could be using Jones to make a late playoff push. As it stands, the Bucks have a record of 26-33, and even with a sub 500 record, they are only 2 games out of the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. And it's not like Terence Jones is a bad player. You know, he's a solid power forward. He had some pretty good games this season for the Pelicans whenever Anthony Davis wasn't playing. And the reason he wanted to get traded once the Pelicans got Cousins is basically because he was going to get no minutes and he felt he deserved some minutes for how good of a player he is. So yeah, don't count the Bucks out of the race for the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference just yet. And that's it for the news. No other news came out yesterday, so now I guess it's time to get into all 3 of the games that went down last night. The Golden State Warriors played their first game since Kevin Durant was diagnosed with a grade 2 MCL sprain last night, and things didn't go so well at all. In fact, things were going so bad that Steve Kerr had to break another clipboard to show his frustration.
From LA, Steve Kerr very upset a moment ago through the clipboard. And let's see, will he throw something else? I was waiting for.
I think he grabbed a mint.
And the Warriors lost 2 consecutive games for the first time since 2015. But that's extremely impressive though if you think about it. It took them that long to lose 2 games in a row, excluding in the postseason of course, and you have teams like the Nets, who haven't won 2 games since I don't even know how long it's been, honestly, since the Nets have won 2 games in a row. But yeah, the Bulls got the 94-87 win last night. Jimmy Butler with 22 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, and 4 steals to lead the Bulls as 4 starters score in double digits. Bobby Portis had one of his better games of his professional career so far. He had 17 points and 13 rebounds. And for the Warriors, Stephen Curry continues to struggle with this 3-point shot. He is now 4 of 31 from 3 in his past 3 games. He had 23 points on 2 of 11 shooting from beyond the arc. The Thunder entered last night's game against the Blazers riding a 4-game winning streak, and Russell Westbrook had 40-point triple-doubles in his last 2 games, and he'd go on to score 40 again. 45 to be exact, to go along with 8 rebounds and 4 assists. However, it was the Blazers who got the 114-109 win. Damian Lillard scored 33 points for Portland, and Jusuf Nurkic had a really good game, showing signs that he could be the guy Portland was looking for down low. 18 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 blocks for Jusuf. That's impressive stuff. The Phoenix Suns snapped their 3-game losing streak with a blow 120-103 win over the still struggling Charlotte Hornets last night. It was a balanced team effort for Phoenix led by Marquise Chris, who has actually been playing pretty well as of late. He had 17 last night, he had 11 in the game versus Grizzlies, another 17-point game 3 games ago against the Bulls, and then a 15-point game the game before that against the Lakers. A real nice little stretch of games for him. Devin Booker added 15 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds, and Eric Bledsoe had 14 points and 7 assists. Kemba Walker scored 26 for the Hornets. And that about wraps up all the action for the day 129 recap of the 2016-2017 NBA season. And now you guys know what time it is. It is time to get into the player of the day. Yesterday, you guys selected Kawhi Leonard and his 31 points and 10 rebounds, including the buzzer beater, which the NBA has come out and said shouldn't have counted as your player of the day. And here are today's nominees, but just once again, a reminder that only players whose team won are eligible for player of the day. So any of you guys wondering why Russell Westbrook will not be a nominee, that is why. You have Jimmy Butler and his 22 points, 6 assists, and 4 steals. Yusuf Nurkic and his 18 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 blocks. Damian Lillard and his 33 points and 5 assists, or Devin Booker and his 15 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. As always, you guys can go vote for the player of the day right now. The link to the poll will be in the description box below. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like on it if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already for more daily NBA videos. And until tomorrow, keep getting the buckets, Team SDC, and I'm out of here. Peace!